Hello and welcome to Mindset Movie Reviews. Let's talk about Evil Dead Rise from 2023. Evil Dead Rise, directed and written by Lee Cronin, is a horror film that takes a bold step into the realm of demonic possession and familial terror. The movie tells the story of two estranged sisters, Beth, played by Lily Sullivan, and Ellie, portrayed by Alyssa Sutherland, whose reunion is abruptly interrupted by the rise of flesh-possessing demons. This unexpected turn of events thrusts them into a primal battle for survival as they face a nightmarish version of family dynamics. The film opens with a chilling scene by a lake, setting the tone for the supernatural chaos that follows. However, the main story unfolds in a dilapidated Los Angeles apartment building where Ellie lives with her children, Danny, played by Morgan Davies, Bridget, played by Gabrielle Ackles, and Cassie, played by Nell Fisher. The setting, while different from the iconic cabin in the woods of the original Evil Dead series, provides a claustrophobic backdrop that enhances the horror. Cronin's direction leans heavily into the horror elements with a focus on gore and visceral thrills. The film is a departure from the campy humor of Sam Raimi's original trilogy, opting instead for a more serious tone. This choice may not resonate with all fans of the franchise, as the absence of Bruce Campbell's Ash leaves a noticeable void. However, Cronin manages to pay homage to the series with nods to Raimi's work, including the infamous Book of the Dead and the classic chainsaw scene. The performances in Evil Dead Rise are commendable, with Alyssa Sutherland delivering a particularly terrifying portrayal of a possessed mother. Lily Sullivan's Beth is a strong protagonist, though the film could have benefited from more development of her character's internal struggle against the demonic forces. The supporting cast, including the children, adds to the tension and emotional stakes of the story. Visually, the film is engaging, with well-lit scenes that avoid the common pitfall of overly dark horror movies. The cinematography captures the eerie atmosphere of the apartment building, enhancing the sense of dread that permeates the film. The special effects, while leaning on CGI, effectively convey the grotesque transformations and bloody mayhem that fans of the genre expect. Despite its strengths, Evil Dead Rise does not quite reach the heights of Raimi's original films. The movie lacks the unique energy and inventiveness that made the early entries in the series stand out. Instead, it feels like a competent but somewhat generic horror film, relying on familiar tropes without offering much in the way of originality. In summary, Evil Dead Rise is a solid addition to the franchise, delivering plenty of blood and scares for horror enthusiasts. While it may not capture the full spirit of the original trilogy, it offers a thrilling ride for those who appreciate a good supernatural horror story. Fans of the series will find enough to enjoy, even if the film does not quite fill the Ash-sized hole in their hearts. That brings us to the end of my review of Evil Dead Rise, and I'm giving it 3.5 stars out of a possible 5. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this content, please like, subscribe, and I hope to see you all next time.